Hello and welcome to the next episode of my channel where I'll be taking up the poem A Slumber Did My Spirit Seal, written by William Wordsworth from the Beehive Book of Class 9th. In this poem, the poet reflects on the inevitability of death and the transition from life to the eternal realm of nature, how a person after dying becomes a part of nature. Through the metaphor of slumber, the poet expresses his grief and emotional numbness following the loss of his beloved. So, in the first two lines of the poem, the poet talks about a sudden numbness which has sealed his spirit. And why has this numbness overcome him? Because of the death of his beloved. Now we don't know who this beloved is or was, but because most of the poems were about a small girl called Lucy, so we can assume that this poem is again written by Lucy, the death of the young girl Lucy. The poem explores the idea of death not as an end but as a natural progression where the deceased or the dead merges with the earth's eternal cycle. For example, rocks, stones and trees. So what does the poet want to say? That now Lucy or the beloved has become a thing which cannot age because it is not affected by the touch of earthly years. The alive are always in the fear of, aging and dying. But now Lucy has become a part of nature who will not be affected by the process of aging and all. Okay. So Wordsworth's message suggests that although death takes away the human form, it unites the soul with the timeless and unchanging forces of nature, due to which the spirit becomes immortal. Ultimately, the poem invites readers to think about life, death, and the comforting continuity of nature, to find comfort in the fact that even though the person has died, the person is now a part of the earth's diurnal course. Okay, it has become united with the rocks and stones and trees. He has become a part of nature. The poet also emphasizes that all beings are part of an eternal and unbroken cycle. So, it's a poem to convince oneself not to be sad on the death of a loved one. Now, the poetic devices used in the poem is alliteration. Now, we see words like spirit and seal. Then, imagery, where the poet says, she seemed a thing that could not feel, no motion has she now, no force, and rolled round in earth's diurnal course. This is also imagery. Then we have metaphor where, she has been compared to a thing. The beloved has been compared to a thing. Last but not the least, we have symbolism. The poet uses symbols like fear and humans and years to show the earthly life and the outcome of death. So I hope you have understood. Thank you.